And it's live. Hi guys, how are we doing? I hope we're all well. It's the second leg of the playoffs. I can't wait for this one. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Can you see me? Can you hear me okay, guys? Let me know in the chat down below. Today, it is Sunderland against Lincoln City in the Sky Bet League One playoff. I hope we're all good. Let's have a look at your chat. And looking forward to what is hopefully a good game of football today. I've just watched the Brentford game as they faced Bournemouth. It was a huge game. It was a game of loads of emotions. There was a red card. There was an early goal for Bournemouth. And then Brentford scored 3 goals. An unbelievable game. Yellow cards, red cards everywhere. Unbelievable. Let me know if you watched that game and what you thought. Just put a thumbs up if you can see and hear me okay, guys. That would be appreciated. And let me know who you're backing today. But let's run you back into the last leg. Lincoln City won by 2-0. 2 goals from Tom Hopper and Brennan Johnson sealed the deal. Sunderland have got a makeshift back four today. A lot of players out of position. And it's going to be interesting because I'm looking forward to seeing how Lincoln do. They've got a lot of good players. We're going to go through the lineups in just a second. And Sunderland have a 2-goal deficit to repay. So in the last 4 years of the Championship, there's always been a return of the team losing and coming back in the second leg. We saw last year Northampton 2-0 down to Cheltenham, I think it was, and they won 3-0 away from home and got the job done and then won at Wembley. So it can happen. Sunderland will need an early goal. We'll have to get on the front foot, give the ball to McGeady, who might have not even started here because it is his 30th start and it would have been triggered a new deal in his contract and he didn't want to do that. So it's going to be an interesting one to see how he does today. And yeah, it's going to be a cracker. It's going to be an absolute cracker. And mind that you can support this. You can support these streams still by liking it. If you could give it a like, subscribing. Again, that's a long help. Or if you could get any family or friends to subscribe, you're helping pass the stream and pass the channel, helping me get bigger every single day. Also, by super chatting, any donations is appreciated. They go back into supporting these streams. And also by joining as a member, which is £1.99 a month for exclusive perks to the channel. You get polls and different kind of colours in your name, so then you can see who's been there the longest, stuff like that. So any support will be appreciated. I'm going to go through the lineups now. I'm going to start off with the host. Virgin goal. He looks to get his 19th clean sheet and also would love to get that 20th clean sheet at Wembley. Got a lot to do, him and his side, but he did get into Sky Bet League One Team of the Season, but not for me. Now, makeshift back four. It does look one of Scowen or Lyndon Gooch is going to play over on that right-hand side. The middle two is Bailey Wright, former Bristol City man, has played with Lee Johnson before and had a good spell at Preston. Luke O'Neill continues his versatile role by dropping to centre half, right back, left back, centre midfield, CDM, right mid, left mid. He's played a lot of different positions this year. Callum McFadden is the Sunderland left fullback. And midfield three, it would have been one of Gooch or Scowen. More than likely going to be Gooch. Ledbetter, who came on and did a good job the other day. And a front 4-4-2-3-1, it looks like, for the host. Maguire, McGeady, Stewart. And up front, 25-goal a season man, Charlie Wyke. How about that for a partnership? Got 25 goals this year. Only 3 goals, though, in his last 12 games. On a little bit of a drought for his standards, but he looks to put that right today. Let me know your thoughts on that team, guys. Anyone of those going to score? Let us know. And your Lincoln side, of course, the visitors. Alex Palmer comes back in for Joe Bursick. Bursick returned to his parent club, Stoke City. A clean sheet and a strong performance by that man the other day. Palmer comes in, 19 clean sheets for that man this season. Adoon, Ayoma, Monsuma and Poole is the back four. Poole, a big fan of him the other day. Monsuma, 6 goals from centre half this season. An absolute beast. And midfield 3, it looks like George Grant, 13 goals this season. 9 are penalties, but his effect on that Lincoln side is huge. Liam Bridcut, the former Sunderland man who played for Sunderland in the Premier League not so long ago. Brennan Johnson, also a superb signing this season in the side. A front 3, it looks like Morgan Rogers on loan from West Brom looks to impress and add to his 6 goals this season. Tom Hopper scored his 10th goal in the playoffs on Wednesday. It's his highest goal scoring season in his career. An absolute baller up front. It was his first goal in 12 games. And Anthony Scully on the other side looked dangerous every time he came forward the other day. They are the teams today. Who's going to come out on top? Let me know in the chat down below. I am going to go a big one here. I'm going to go Sunderland to win 3-1. And it's go to extra time and Lincoln to win on penalties. Jake's not here to have a go at me today. I'm going to say 3-1 to Sunderland. They're going to score early goals. McGeady, White, Hopper for the Imps. And then I'm going to go for Maguire, like the playoff goal, scored against Portsmouth a few years ago. Let me know your score predictions down below. And we'll come to your comments. Oh, right. Yeah, remember, guys, get subscribing down below if you've not already. Wednesday was dreadful. You were poor. Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Easy 3-0. Ooh, that could be hoping no red suspensions for the Imps. They need to be ready for Wembley. Absolutely. And the winner do play Blackpool after they won 3-0 at the Kassam and drew 3-3 at Bloomfield Road yesterday afternoon. Or yesterday evening, you could say. We're not going up. No, I think Blackpool will go up. And put it that way, the amount of DMs I got yesterday from it, it's going to be twice as worse. But again, fans are back. 10,000 Sunderland fans are back for today's home tie against Lincoln City. Lincoln, actually, Sunderland got a decent record against Lincoln this season. It was Lee Johnson's first game in charge, and they won by 4-0 at Sinsel Bank. And then 1-1 in the league. However, they did beat Lincoln on penalties to progress to the Papa John's final. And they beat Tranmere Rovers. So the Wembley hoodoo for Sunderland is over now. But again, it's going to be a huge game. Again, every mistake matters. Sunderland going to have to get that first goal. You think if Lincoln got it, it would be over. But again, let me know your score predictions down below. Again, we'll go through the teams again soon. But like I said, the Lincoln team is running across your screen now. And we'll just get the ticker ready for the kickoff, staying alive. And it is Lincoln who lead the game by 2-0. It looks to be a 4-2-2 for Sunderland. When you look at it, you think possibly the back four. When I look at Sunderland's team, I think Burge definitely in goal. We know that. Right in 09 will be the centre halves. McFadden will be at left back. Scowen on the right hand side. Gooch in midfield as well. With Ledbetter and then Maguire, McGeady, and Stewart will be the 3. Maguire possibly on the right, Stewart on the left. They could swap at any given time. And then maybe Maguire in behind. McGeady out on the left, Stewart out on the right. They can swap at any given time. Maguire in behind at Charlie White. And then, because Sunderland the other day tried to launch it long and it just didn't quite work. Charlie White was getting frustrated. And when you look at the Lincoln, it looks to be 4-3-3. You know, Grant can help him between Bridcut and giving the ball to the Rogers, the Hopper and the Scullies. And then you've got Brennan Johnson who'll go out attack. Bridcut's there just to literally be that 5th defender, basically, and help, get the ball from, the back four into Grant into Rogers and so on and so on. But it's going to be a very, very good game. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we can have a few goals. We've already seen 10 goals in the playoff second leg so far. 6 at Blackpool, 4 at Brentford. How many today? we only saw, what, 4, 5, 7, 9. We didn't see many goals in the first legs. 11 goals, I think it was, in the first leg. So hopefully there's more goals today. Probably comes before the full. Exactly. Sunderland are going to get behind their team today like there's no tomorrow. So they're going to have to be careful. And Lincoln, again, when they make mistakes, Sunderland are going to get on their cause. Going to be they are going to be the 12th man today, and they've got to be up to it. Because if they're not, they'll lose the game. It's as simple as that. But oh Lord, what have I just said? These two Sunderland fans are wearing red and white wigs. I think that's the worst sign. That's the worst sign since seeing Wes Burns on the right hand side. But again, Fleetwood this season lost to Sunderland away and drew to them at home, and beat Lincoln away and drew to them at home. So not the worst of records against these two sides. But again, just good to see fans back. They'll make a huge difference today, you would assume. You know, you saw at Brentford earlier, a penalty was given. Would that be given if there's no crowds there? I'm not so sure. But again, Alex Neil in the studio today at the Sky offices, the former Preston manager. And again, kickoff is not so far away. Not so far away at all. Are there going to be 10,000 fans? At Wembley, there's only 10,000 fans allowed. So 5,000 each club, which is better than nothing. But when the FA Cup final had 21,000 there last week, and it was a success, I wish there could be more in there today. But again, it's better than nothing. And Sunderland have it all to do. Looking forward to it. And yeah, it should be a good one. Sunderland at the stadium are normally get it done, although they have lost 6 times there this year and they've only won 9. So again, they've been a big problem. They've not been winning games at home this season. They've been all right away, but they're playing a Lincoln side that are the best League One side away from home this season. They've won 13 games, they've drawn 6, and they've lost 4. 45 points from a possible 69 on the road, only dropping 24 points. It's a huge, achievement, that, when you think about it. And it looks like Leadbitter is going to lead out the Sunderland boys. Sunderland in their red and white home shirts. Again, let themselves down the other day with that 2-0 defeat. A lot of Sunderland fans were not happy. Lincoln coming out in their warm-up jackets from outside of the car park, being led out by, I think it's Liam Bridcup. Palmer in a slightly nice orange goalkeeping kit, to be fair. And Lincoln, nothing to fear. They have nothing to lose, by the way, Lincoln. They finished 16th last season. Michael Appleton, what a job he's done. Bringing in, the players like Lewis Monsuma and Liam Bridcup back and keeping him at the club. And, bringing, Brennan Johnson in and, Morgan Rogers and, keeping, Anthony Scully, keeping him at the club when he signed in February last year. Bringing Tom Hopper in from an awful South End side. And you look at what Lee Johnson has done. Streaky Lee was unbeaten in 12. And then since then, only the 1 win in 10 games for Sunderland. He was known as Streaky Lee Johnson. At Bristol City, Aidan McGeady, a wave to the crowd. How they have missed that. It's good to see, not a packed, but a more packed than usual stadium of light. Spread it out with fans again. Football without fans is absolutely nothing. And just great to see as Sunderland walk past Lincoln. Obviously, no handshakes allowed. The two teams again, we will remind you of them. In goal for Sunderland, Lee Burge. At right back, it's going to be Lyndon Gooch. Right, 09. McFadden at left back. Scowen, Leadbitter, Maguire. Stewart, White and McGeady as a front 3. The bench, Remy Matthews, Flanagan, Power, Winchester, the former Oldham Forest Green man. Jones on loan from Rangers, and Aidan O'Brien. Plenty of options, and Jack Diamond on there as well. the former Harrogate man who won promotion last season from the National League to League Two, come back in and been a good squad player. Your away team, Palmer in goal, Poole right back, Monsuma, the Dutch centre-half, TJ Omer on loan from Spurs, Aduna at left back, Johnson, Bridcut and Grant at midfield three, Bridcut in the middle of that, Scully on the left, Hopper through the middle, Rogers on the right, the bench is Long, Bramble, Sandals, right, Walsh, Anderson, McGrandles and Morton. Morton, who did get a few goals in the playoff final last season for Northampton Town and also scored against Fleetwood Town in their 2-1 defeat at Sincil Bank. Sunderland, loud as ever behind that goal, getting the boys wiped up. We saw Brentford, they watched the first 10 minutes of Liverpool's 4-0 win over Barcelona when they came back from a 3-0 deficit. I wonder if Sunderland have done something similar. Sunderland, who are big times in the past, going in the FA Cups, going, in the Premier League, a big club in the Championship, never mind League One. They could be heading for a 4th year in League One. I'm a posh fan, but would love Sunderland to get back amongst a bigger side. However, the team needs major surgery. Too many managers, too many different ideas. Leaving it to spot on, mate. And we are about to get underway at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland are going to be the ones to get us underway as the players take the need to tackle out racism within the game and within the wider community. Not today or any day. And Sunderland get us underway and start off with a direct kick into Lincoln's box, looking to get at them from an early on. But Lincoln will have an early throw, and you just think for Lincoln, if you can ride out the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, keep it at 0-0, grow into the game, stop Sunderland playing, because Sunderland are going to come out like a house on fire, really, wanting to get that early goal. And it's all about nerves and steel. We saw Morecambe play Tranmere the other day, the first 15 minutes. Tranmere had 77% of possession. They had, I think, 6 corners in that time as well. Morecambe steadied the nerve and scored on the counter-attack. And again, won that game by 2-1. Former card, Liam McAlinden scoring the winner. And Lincoln win the ball back again, but Aidan McGee will win it back. And Sunderland are looking to get off to a perfect start. Hi, Luke. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well, pal. And Lee Johnson looks on. Well, there's the first minute done for Lincoln. Not really had much of the ball yet. But again, it's all about that 2-0 win that they got the other day. It could have been 3, it could have been 4, but on the other hand, Sunderland could have had a few goals as well. Hit the bar twice. Bailey Wright possibly could have done better. As Palm with a long aerial kick looks to find out Tom Hopper, and he's given away cheaply. Lincoln are in, strike from range. And again, he just didn't get hold of that George Grant. He got an assist the other day. A beautiful cheese and ball towards the back post that Tom Hopper put in. But already Sunderland on a knife edge. A minute and a half in, giving the ball cheaply. And Michael Appleton maybe could rue that chance to his side that being missed, but he'll be happy that he decided getting on the front foot and having a go. But again, Sunderland, you'd think, would need that first goal. They've only won 1 game this season when going 1-0 down. And that was Oxford United, and they won that game by 3-1. Carl Robinson's side did unfortunately get knocked out of the playoffs yesterday. And it's a great play by Bridcut. There's a foul there. And Lincoln look to bring away. It's Tom Hopper who gets fouled there. The former Southend and Scunthorpe United striker. We saw Jake the other day saying he's the perfect striker. He's done really well. They just dropped into play. He's a very unselfish striker. And even when Tom Hopper is not amongst the goals, he does a job for his side. Unbelievable play, and he's won himself a free kick. And again, Lincoln the first 2.5, 3 minutes are knocking this ball around nicely and trying to get into Sunderland, because you'd think 3-0, Sunderland would have to get 3 or possibly 4 to win the game. Charlie White comes into play and he goes down and he's won a free kick for his side in the space of 40 seconds there. Strikers dropping deep, just putting the back, waiting for a push from the defender, earning free kicks. Very smart play. You have to be clever in League One to win fouls, to get set pieces. And that's what Sunderland and Lincoln do so well. Score from set pieces, take your opportunities. And it's Lewis Montemer. You'd think he'd have to be careful today with a foul. He wasn't starting the other day. He came off the bench for Jackson, who came on. But Aidan McGee has a perfect chance to whip this ball in. It's a great ball header on by Wyke. I think it was. Yeah, it was Charlie Wyke who got in there. A beautiful ball in by Aidan McGee. Champions League, Premier League, Championship. And now the League One playoffs. A delicious ball. Charlie Wyke just couldn't quite get glance on. Headers it just wide. Never really got a good connection. But again, a chance for Sunderland. 4 minutes in from a set piece. A great delivery. I like it a lot. And Palmer will have this goal kick. So the referee's going to give a throw into the Lincoln. Who do you want to win, guys, by the way? Let me know in the chat. And let me know. I want to know, guys, right? Even if you're a Fleetwood fan, even if you're any club, if you're realistic signing or a free agent, any free agent that's been released from a champion, like a league above yours or the same league as yours or maybe a league below that is going, who do you want your club to sign this season? Let me know in the chat down below. And I want Fleetwood to sign a new right back personally. A couple of new centre halves, 2 midfielders, a striker as well. So there's a lot to do. But again, the final is next Sunday, the 30th of May, as we play the Championship one next Saturday. And Sunderland win the ball back eagerly. A ball comes in from the far side. And again, put out of play by Regan Poole. Very smart. Again, Maguire with the ball in. He's got playoff history. He scored the winner over Portsmouth at the same like 2 years ago, which turned out to be the only goal of the tie. Another ball comes into the box, away by TJ Ioma, on loan from Spurs, grown and grown, can play in a number of positions, right back, centre half, a Football Manager hero of mine, by the way, TJ Ioma. Every year I used to sign him on loan from Fleetwood because we never pretty much had a right back, barring Louis Coyle. What a player. Josh Knight from Leicester. Had him twice and did very well with Leicester. Who do you support? And with Wickham. Yeah, I like him a lot. Like I say, I'm looking at Leeds United release list, Blackpool release list, Bradford, Sunderland, that sort of stuff release lists. And maybe clubs, from Yorkshire where Grayson's from. Or because he'll definitely look at Leicester because obviously he played there. But again, McGeady on the ball. Does well. Ball comes into the box. Switches the play. Maguire pulls it across deflection. Has that gone out for a corner? Yes, it can. I've not got the sound on, but you can just imagine that Sunderland roaring everything on corners. And that's where Lincoln could get a bit nervous. And it's going to be Maguire. You can tell the impact he's had. Just put 2 or 3 good crossings so far and just tested that Lincoln back line. Maguire's going to lift this one up. The 7 for Sunderland. Ball in. Being away the front post. Not quite out again. Deflected. Is that going to be another corner? Stewart not happy. You can see why. Scouting in the end not happy as well. He wants a corner. It was a good ball. Scouting the front post. It does take a nick on the way through, deflected. But again, good start by Sunderland. Crunching tackle there by Scour. Maybe just a bit of frustration that he didn't get a decision go his way. Like I say, you just got to be careful. Remember, those who got booked in the first league, if you get booked again today, you are out of the final. No play for Blackpool or Oxford, who got a yellow card in the first leg, got a one in the second leg yesterday. So it doesn't matter for Oxford. So Blackpool have their squad to choose from that are fit and available. Again, Sunderland pick up the ball deep. 8 minutes gone. You think it's just minute by minute for Lincoln. The more they can frustrate in, the more Sunderland will go rash. The moment Sunderland just need to play calm, play cool. They've got a new owner, 22 years of age. already got big plans for this football club, taking them back where they want to be. Again, good press there by Tom Hopper. And again, it wins Lincoln the ball back. And a foul there from Maguire. I think it was a Doon there with the foul. Who got fouled? And again, Lincoln pressing, winning the ball back. We saw the other day. They got a goal from it. The second goal, pressing the goalkeeper. A great switch of the pass. Lincoln have got it out right now. Scully on the ball. Into the box. Deflected away. Is that going to be a corner? The referee will give a goal kick. But again, good work by Poole and Scully on that far side. Combination in well. And they've got some good players, Lincoln, when you look at it. Scully, Hopper, Rogers, Bridcut. Very good squad. Like him a lot. And Sunderland, in my opinion, I've called them two, relying on two men. And that's Charlie Wyke and Aidan McGeady. You know, they pretty much average, over like 60-70% of their goals. McGeady's got 18 goal contributions. Wyke's got, I think it's 28. There you go, 46 or 70. I'm from Brazil and go Sunderland. Well, if you are new to the channel, mate, please, like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 7,000 subscribers as soon as we can. So any help will be appreciated. Please like and subscribe. We've got a video coming out tomorrow. Sorry, either tomorrow or Monday that will be released. And we filmed it today. Nearly enough edited it. And looking forward to sharing that one with you. And we will also be talking this game on Benjamin Bloom next Friday. But again, Sunderland had 2/3 of the possession, 66 possession, 34% for the Imps. And again, Lincoln have won it back from a press. And that could be a foul. The referee says no. Hopper was wanting it. But Sunderland will come again. Over 10 minutes gone now. A ball into the box. Away by the Lincoln defender. And that's going to give something for Hopper to chase. Hopper again on the heels of Luke O'Nien. And again, I love this energetic approach by Lincoln. Pressing packs. Work hard. Win the ball back. I know Jurgen Klopp said recently, they press the ball like that because it saves energy. Because you're not without you have the ball for longer, so you don't have to run harder without it. And that's what Lincoln do so well. Maybe that's why they started to struggle when they had so many injuries. They couldn't rotate as much. But they've got the main men back. They've Scully back and George Grant back. And Luke O'Nien just goes into Tom Hopper there. And Hopper will buy himself a free kick. Not the first one he's won today. But again, a big man up front. I like him a lot, Tom Hopper. It's something Fleetwood probably need in the summer, just something to aim for. And a good overlap and Sunderland could be in. And Aidan McGeady just can't quite latch on to that. Just a good ball in behind the channel, just a bit too much weight on it. I like it a lot. It's been a decent first 12 minutes. It's one of those games in the second leg where you've got to be careful. You've got to be wary, but again, your season could be over. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you're new to the channel, please, mate, you get subscribing. And Sunderland coming again on this right-hand side. A ball into the box, deflected on. Oh, it's in! It's in! 12 minutes in! And Sunderland have that goal! Don't give up on them yet. That's what they needed. I said Lincoln would have to be strong the first 15 to 20 minutes. They've caved in dead on 12 minutes. Sunderland have life. Sunderland's League One campaign might not be over. It's Stewart, the January signing. He had 2 goals in the League One season this season. A spell at Ross County. A great ball in from the far side. It goes above the defence. You think Monsuma should do better. And TJ Yeoman just can't quite get there. And of course, it's Aidan McGeady with the ball. How many assists? That's 15 for the season for him. Great ball and Stewart plods home. 12 minutes. It's Sunderland 1, Lincoln 0. Oh, what a goal. We have the game. We have the game, boys and girls. Oh. It's Stewart with the goal. It's his 3rd goal of the season. And how would you think that'll mean for them? And Sunderland are coming again. And we'll just update the ticker. Stewart on the 12th minute. What a 78 minutes we have in store. Sunderland need one more to take this to extra time. There's no away goals in the playoffs. If you knew what a game this is, and a good ball on the far side. And always kept that in. And again, great strength by Charlie White. And put it out, throw it in. Where's Napper's mum, says Luke. Come on, lads. Oh, I tell you something. What a game. That Stewart goal. Again, Charlie White just picks it up on midfield. It's Poole who leads the individual battle. Maguire, tees Grant, great ball in. Monteith should do it better at the front post. And Stewart just plods under the goalkeeper. It's a good finish, a calm finish. And he's just given his side hope. It's exactly what they needed. Lincoln probably just need to calm it down now. Keep it tight. See out the next 15, 20 minutes. And then try and get into half time. It's these little goals. You can't think how far away from full time now. Because again, that seems like an entirety away. The playoffs are cruel. One mistake and Sunderland can score. And then it's in Sunderland's eyes being at home. 2-2. They've got the tails up. A Doom with a throw-in. A foul there on the Lincoln man. They're going to get a free kick for that. Tom Hopper again. Third foul, by the way, that he's won in 15 minutes. A very clever player. Knows how to get fouls. Knows how to win them. Just relieves their defensive pressures for a bit. Remember, Lincoln did have the first chance in this game to George Grant. They just went narrowly wide. Well, skim wide, really. And again, Sunderland win this ball back. A decent block in the middle. Again, Sunderland looking to make it third time looking at the playoffs. Again, didn't do too well in the playoffs the first year. Lost out in the final to Charlton. Didn't qualify last year due to PPG. And this year they're in them. Currently trailing by 2-1, but they are winning this game. So all they can do is win today. But they need more. Mistakes in the first leg could cost them. No team in the playoffs have come back from a 2-goal lead. What a challenge Taylor are doing. That is crunching. And it sets Sunderland back. Again, just a few of them. And you think Lincoln can just play off that away crowd. But again, Sunderland look up for it. They look upbeat again. Again, they got it through the midfield. Maguire's an option on this far side. Gooch now. Bombing forward from right fullback. And Lincoln will win it back again. Again, Rodgers just can't quite get it past. That's a worry for Lincoln. When you look at it, Rodgers and Scully and Johnson, we've already mentioned their names in this game so far. Sunderland have now got joint most goals in the first 15 minutes, being 19, level, of course, with Tottenham Hotspur. But again, it's goals in the last 15 minutes that have hurt both teams this season. It's a good win by Rodgers, and Doom will try and get it down the line. He's won himself a throw. Nearly 17 minutes gone now. It's half-time in 28 minutes, mate. 28 minutes. A long throwing forward. Rodgers will try and win it in the air. Sunderland regain possession. Will knock it long. And there was the Sunderland man. Just can't quite bring it under control. A long ball down the line. And just can't be flicked on. It's going to be a throw-in to Sunderland. That next goal you'd think would be massive. Who's going through, guys? Let me know in the chat. Who's going to win the playoffs? Let me know in the chat. We know it's not going to be Oxford. It could be Blackpool, Lincoln or Sunderland. Again, a very tightly anticipated fixture. As Lincoln will play down the line. They just cannot get out right now. And Sunderland look to have Lincoln exactly where they want them. A long ball. Grant Ledbetter spreads it out well. It's a good ball. Ask questions. White now brings it down. White again loses out. Ledbetter, who is Sunderland's second top goal scorer this season on 7. And you've also got the likes of Gooch, who's contributed a few, and Maguire, all on 4s and 5s. And you've got the defenders on the 1s and the 2s. But a big problem is not having that backup player that's scoring 10 to 15 a season like Lincoln have got. When you look at what they've got, Grant on 13, Scully on 11, you've got Rogers on 6, Johnson on 10. Got goals from all over. Montemer from the back 6. It's a huge way to the way they play. Goals from everywhere. Not that just that one man. You look at Tom Hopper, he's on 10. Not exactly a goal scorer for a strike, but works hard. Suddenly get the ball into the box. Palmer comes and collects nicely. Long ball over the top. Hopper will bring that ball down nicely. Loses out. McGeady now. Aidan McGeady does well. Twist and away. Lincoln hold firm. Back with Palmer in goal now. Great directional kick. Giving it away again. Sunderland, Lincoln just cannot keep hold of this ball. Away by Adoon again. Again, back with Bailey Wright. Signed permanently last summer after a loan spell. Lebitter now. 09. Up from the back. Into Maguire. 35 yards out. A touch is heavy and Lincoln can win that back from the press. Although Sunderland win it back again with Lyndon Gooch. Great spring of the ball. Looks to find Aidan McGeady. McGeady will bring that with aplomb. Does really well there. McGee, 09. Right. Charging through the pitch. Gooch. Sunderland with their tails up now. A long ball over top. White will bring that down. Oh, what a chance for Sunderland. Again, a long ball into the box. White does well to hold the ball up. And again, it just hit just wide. Oh, should do better there. Really should. It's McFadden, the fullback. Normally a midfielder. Doesn't strike that cleanly. Hiya, mate. Hope you're well, pal. Thanks for tuning in. We're almost halfway through this. First off, the Sunderland could be in again. Round the goalkeeper. Off the line. How haven't Sunderland scored then? Again, Lincoln play with it round the back. It's a poor pass. Pool there. It comes off. I think it's McGeady. And he gets round the goalkeeper, Palmer. Does so well. Charlie White normally finishes them with aplomb. It should be 2-0. And Sunderland have a corner. Lincoln in no man's land, passing it around. Corner comes in. Palmer will punch. And Bridcut has to hammer away. I'll tell you something. Sunderland are knocking at that door. How is this not 2-0? And 2 each on aggregate. A long ball into the box. White will chase that. And Palmer will let that go out. How is it that? Oh, unreal. This is the playoffs for you. White round the goalkeeper. And you must give credit to the Lincoln fullback. Really does well. It's Ioma who gets back and just spreads himself on the line, makes himself big. Doesn't let White bully him. And he just flicks it off the line. It's good defending. But again, awful passing around the back that led to it. And it could be a mistake that could have cost Lincoln this game and their season. One of the best chances they will get to go up to the championship, you would find. Sunderland come again. Gooch. Gooch on this far side. Past his man. She's good play by Sunderland. Ledbetter. Lincoln will press. Sunderland going to come forward again. Gooch. Past his man. Blocked off well. Oh, lovely play by Rogers. Grant. Bridcut. Lovely ball down the side. Rogers just can't quite keep that in. Good play, though, by the Imps. I like it a lot. Again, much better from them. You think you have to get on the ball a little bit more in these next few minutes. But again, you've rode it out since the goal. It's been 12 minutes since Sunderland scored. A long directional ball. Yoma's there. A heavy touch by Maguire, who's gone more centrally now. He was on this right side before. He's just gone kind of behind a Charlie White now to allow Stewart on the far side. Maybe a bit more pace with Stewart McGeady, and Maguire as an optimised number 10. Probably his best position in that. Maguire, who can score goals. Not been as good this season, but again, he's out of contract in the summer. Aidan McGeady has that trigger now for another season at the same light by starting 30 games. 15 assists in those, assist every 2 games, 4 goals to add. It's an unbelievable record. 20 minutes to go before half time. Ledbetter will ask for the short. Ledbetter on this far side. It's a good ball in. Headed on and wide of Alex Palmer's goal. Not bad, not bad. McFadden, the man who misses it. It's a good ball in, to be fair. And McFadden just heads in. It loops wide. Palmer's going to take this goal kick now. Leave in the chat if you're watching the game. Let us know and what you're thinking of the game. Give us another goal. That's all we want. Palmer now. We'll take that long. And it's all the way back with Lee Burge in the Sunderland goal. Sunderland leaving themselves very open, though, when they attack, I must admit. So this can leave space for the likes of Grant, who can find anything on a sixpence, really, like he did the other day. A good turn. Sunderland coming again. Far side, twist, turns, McGeady, ball in, Lewis Mortimer away at the front post. Another Sunderland corner. Again, McGeady's just a different level. He's a Chico for League One. And again, good block away by Lewis Mortimer at the front post. Sunderland are riding out the storm. So Lincoln are riding out the storm. And Sunderland are creating, maybe do something different. They're going heavily sided on Maguire's side, McGeady's side. McGeady ball in, assist already. Header on, just wide. And again, Sunderland have another chance from the back. It's Bailey Wright. He had one the other day, a header. McGeady, a great ball in. It twists about towards the back post. Getting Sunderland come back to the championship with us Black Cats. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. There's still a long way to go. But I still think Sunderland will I think this game will go to extra time. And we will cover it if it goes to extra time. Don't you worry. Rogers, would he foul in the back? Michael Appleton and his assistant manager certainly think so. And he's going to get a throw-in for the cause. Well, 23 likes, guys. If you can try and get to 30, that'd be appreciated. Ioma now. Prefer McGuinness. I like McGuinness a lot. He got 17 goals this season. You know, not talked about enough. Monsomer. Back to Palmer in goal. Palmer under pressure. But again, we'll put it out. And again, come on, Sunderland AFC. A lot of Sunderland fans in the chat. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, lads. And after a disappointing display the other day, you're on course for a decent end of season game, really. It will end of this game. There's a long way to go yet. And the longer it goes on, the more I think you're going to score. Is Lincoln come again? Rodgers. Ooh. Free kick to Lincoln. I think it's Scouring the man that's complaining again. He's not going to get anything for that. It's going to be a free kick to the Imps. McGeady coming over and Bailey Wright also not happy. The referee dealt well with the game so far. He's let it kind of flow, which is always good. That's what you want in the playoffs, games to flow. And we just updated the YouTube title for you guys. 1-0. So if you pop out, that'll be keeping it updated. It's going to be a free kick. George grabbed the man over. It's nearly half an hour on the clock. Again, minute by minute, Lincoln are getting closer to that final whistle. And I think you would have asked Lincoln 1-0 down after 30 minutes. I think you would have asked both teams. Lincoln might have been a bit reserved, but I think they would have taken it because it could have been a lot worse with the way the game's gone. Especially when White went around the goalkeeper. But Grant, great dead ball specialist, especially from penalties and free kicks, has got a chance to whip this ball in and reach the likes of Scully and Montsemer. It's a good ball in, header away by, I think it's right, and away again by Leadbitter. Sunderland I think they're going to come again. Ball back in by the Imps, and still can't get it back in. It was a Doom with the ball back in that just didn't quite work out. And it's all the way back with Lincoln again. They're going to come again. Taylor O'Doon, he's everywhere right now. Over half an hour on the clock. Lincoln in their black away colours. Bridge cut now. Rodgers does really well. Out to O'Doon on this far side. A chance for a cross. It's a ball towards the back post. Again, a bit too much for Scully. And that'll go out for a throw-in, is it? But again, Lincoln just starting to come into the game a bit now, which will give them confidence. You know, will give, maybe just remind something that they're still there. So, it's good to see. A long throwing down the line. Header on. Off a few bodies and back with the Imps. Montsemer will go all the way back into Alex Palmer in goal. Palmer, long directional kick. Header on by Leadbitter. And that's going to be a foul. Leadbitter goes down. A bit of a clash of heads there, I think it is. Which didn't look too pretty when first looking at it. We need to win this and we will get it, someone said. Wow. Confident then. Fair play. Always good to be confident, but when I'm watching Fleetwood, I'm not confident. Anyway. Leadbitter's free kick, just over halfway. It's a good ball into the box. Something coming again. McGeady, ball in. Tossing and turning. Oh, it's in! It's in! It's 2-2! I think it's Charlie White. It is Charlie White. It's 2-2. And Sunderland have this game back. It came out of nothing again. I think it's another McGeady ball. As Sunderland fans celebrate again. Oh, my Lord. It's 2-2. 33 minutes. A ball came in from the free kick. It was Leadbitter. I think it's McGeady on the far side, tossing and turning, ball in. White gets his kind of studs on it. Great ball in by McGeady. White gets in there, plugs home with his studs, really. A great ball again. It goes towards the back post. Palmer gets a hand on it. He can't quite do enough. And of 33 minutes, it's Sunderland 2, Lincoln 0, 2-2 on aggregate. Oh my God. Game back on. Oh, Lincoln have to come for it now. Remember, oh, unreal. Unreal. Charlie White with his 26th goal of the season. And maybe that's not it for that man this season. Oh, tell you something, we've got a game in our hand now. We said the fans would be a difference. I think they have. There we go. 2-2 on aggregate. What a game we have got here. Charlie White, 26 goals. He got 4 goals and 4 assists. 4 goals for Migidi against Doncaster recently and 4 goals for White. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sunderland come again. Palmer will flap. Palmer will roll this out. Hi, Lisa. You all right? Thanks for popping in. How are you? Yeah, you need probably another one, don't you? But it's back with Palmer. This is not over yet. This could go to extra time, like I've been saying. I predicted 3-1 at the start of the game. And Sunderland will come again. Rodgers. You think Lincoln would probably need 2 to win this game now, in my opinion. I think Sunderland will score again. At least once. Unbelievable. We're just updating the ticker on YouTube. 2-0. And it's 2-2 on aggregate. So Tom Hopper and Morgan, and Johnson's goals are muddied out. Am I the only one that gets Rodgers and Johnson so mixed up? It does me head. And I was saying to Jake the other day off air, like, yeah. Hi, Ben, you predicted a Blackpool Sunderland final. I did, yeah. But like I say, Blackpool played very well in the first leg. It wasn't a pretty performance, but tactically, Critchley got it spot on. Like, he knew what Oxford were going to do. He sat back, quit him on the counter, scored from a set piece, kept his side level-headed, and then were unbelievable last night. Defensively a bit shaky, but who cares? You know, superb performance. Oxford never looked like winning it. And just good to see you're doing well for your sake anyway. Hi, Brandon. You all right, mate? I can see your messages, mate. Don't worry. I'm sorry, I forgot to reply back to that one. Again, it's gone to a bit of a lull right now. You know, Lincoln will probably like that, but Sunderland are pressing like there's no tomorrow. It's honestly those 2 goals and the fans are up now. You're just giving them a huge momentum. And Lincoln are struggling. Lincoln, you can see how those 2 goals have just been like a punch in the face really for them. And they've got to deal with the 10,000 fans. And Sunderland are up on 1 and look danger every time they come forward. And they don't want to lose it. So hopefully, carry on. Yeah, it is. Second leg, Brandon, are always good of the playoffs. Like, the first legs are sometimes hard to watch. They're good because they're very tactical and it's on a knife edge. But the second leg, you've got nothing to lose. This is going to be a cracker now. Now that Sunderland got those 2 goals, now we need a Lincoln goal. That'll make it even better. You know, Bournemouth scoring first, they made a good game because he knew Brentford would have to go all out, and he did. But like I say, playoffs every year. In my opinion, I'd rather watch the playoffs in the Champions League, the Europa League final, the Premier League. And, you know, what's good before VAR would ruin most of those goals and ruin that red card and ruin that, you know, penalty that they got. And that's why I just don't want anything to do with VAR anymore. Like, I follow Tottenham and I'm just getting withdrawn from watching the Premier League at the moment. Not because how bad Tottenham are, but just because I hate VAR and this is proper football. Watching football at lower end, look, you know, the drama of it. But that goal, McGeady, what's a ball in? And White just got something on it. But I still think the defence should have done. It's 2 simple crosses that Lincoln have failed to deal with. That's gone to the backswing. That have beaten the first man too easily. And again, 2 Sunderland players have got their foot on it. And it's been 2 simple goals, 2 base goals, but 2 great crosses. You can't take it away, and 2 decent finishes. And that's what sees them in the lead. But you look at the best playoff game was when we beat Leeds. Oh, I streamed that. I actually streamed that a couple of years ago. It was 1-0 in the first leg, wasn't it? And unbelievable tie that, because Marriott came on after about 35 minutes, didn't he? Yeah, that's up there for me. Obviously, Fleetwood in playoffs I hate because we're always awful. We lost 4-1 to Wycombe last year. And whose fault was that? I'm not going to... It's a 4-letter first name and a 6-letter last name. And the last name begins with a B. So he's currently leading our right goal. So it's 2-2 on aggregate. As you can see on the ticker, mate. It's 2-0 to Sunderland and 2-2 on aggregate. Nice flick on. And Sunderland and Lincoln could be pulled across. Hit! Blocked! Still not out. Go on, Lincoln. Tell you what, Lincoln are having to go 5 from range wide. Again, Lincoln in the last 5 to 6 minutes are starting to get a little bit of joy. Johnson, breath of fresh air. On loan from Forest. Plays in a Doon. The Doons look dangerous. Their best player. And it was hit. I think by Brennan Johnson. It just got blocked. And again, the follow-up was blocked again. Brennan Johnson, a bright spark. 10 goals, 5 assists. George Granville of a corner. His set pieces haven't really lived up to expectations so far. Can that change? Balling towards the back stick. Diving header away. Lincoln still coming again. Looking for that 5th goal on aggregate. A Doom foul. No. The referee says no. Ledbetter can drive away. And there's McGeady on this far side. McGeady with an expert switch of the ball. And the goalkeeper will come out. Has he taken the Sunderland man down? Sunderland want a penalty and what Palmer sent off. The referee waves it away. Oh my Lord. What is happening here? I don't think it was a penalty. I think Palmer does well and gets a touch on the ball. But again, Lincoln with a switch of the ball. Just get in too easily. Again, they've gone long again. They've got Wyke who's running the channels. And Lincoln could be in, and Sunderland could be in again. McGeady. Does he foul Montsemer? Corner. Corner kick. Wow. Unreal. Stewart was the man who gets fouled. Ooh. Ooh. Let's have another look at that. I think he fouls him. I think Palmer's a very, very lucky boy there on first glance. No penalty, but there was a claim for Sunderland. Corner, comes in, header away at the front post. Sunderland coming again. 3.5 minutes to go before half-time. Ledbetter looking to strike from distance. He has struck from distance. Oh, and Palmer gets his hands on it, then drops it. But again, Ledbetter can strike them. 7 goals this season for that man. Scored a screamer away at Doncaster Rovers back in November. And was that a foul? Yes, it was on the Lincoln man. Free kick to Lincoln. If you could like the stream, guys, that'd be appreciated. We're on 25 now. And let's have a subscriber update. We are currently on 6,304. So if you could subscribe, that'd be appreciated. 696 away now. Most assists in League One this season. McGeady on 40. Hang on, no. Before that, McGeady's got 16 now. Got 14 before this game. Yeah, it's good, Manchester, Brandon. I'll see you next week, pal. And Sunderland coming again. Ball down the channel. Again, well blocked off by the Lincoln man in the corner. And it's going to be a free kick to Lincoln. Tell you something, these playoffs, they are the class when your team's not in them. And you can just relax. It's just simple. Watch a week of football. You can just relax. So good. But when you've got, Palmer with a long goal kick. And Sunderland will win the ball back. We'll play it down the line. And it'll be Gooch that's going to chase. And Sunderland will go long again. Won by Lewis Mortimer. I bet you are, pal. I bet you are. A long diagonal pass again by Sunderland. Looking to find out White. White can't quite get on the latch over. One in the air by Gooch again. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. Sunderland have got a free kick about 25 yards out. Bridcut, the man with the foul on Stewart. Stewart does well there. Ooh. I think he does well to get a free kick, but I don't think it is a free kick. It's going to be a free kick. Aidan McGeady-esque. I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny to Maguire, but I think this is going to be McGeady. We've drawn 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. We've drawn 1-1, 1-1, lost 2-0 at the same, all right. It's going to be either McGeady or Maguire. McGeady can hit them. He scored a goal against Portsmouth in the Papa John's Trophy final. He can hit them from this sort of range. It's 25 yards out. McGeady steps up over the wall and just over the wide of the post. McGeady looking to make it 2 assists and 1 goal in the first half. McGeady just twists. Ooh, just bending towards that far post. Palmer probably had it covered. I've not been watching the Eurovision because it's awful. I'd rather watch Presley's football again than watch Eurovision. It's that bad. Again, 2 minutes before half time. It is Sunderland 2, Lincoln 0, 2-2 on aggregate. As it stands, it'll go to extra time. Adoon is going to take his throw-in. Again, Bridcut can't quite latch onto that. I'm back in a couple of minutes. No worries, mate. See you in a bit. And Lincoln can't quite switch the play. Scully can't quite get onto that. But again, Sunderland, perfect half. Open, close the deficit, back level, not conceding goals, been steady at the back. Not too bad. A long throw in by McFadden. White will hold up well. Sunderland coming again. Long ball by Gooch. Can you get Wykin? Oh, and Lincoln just get it back to the goalkeeper. Coming up to half time now. And looking quite good. And Lincoln switched the play through midfield. Hopper can't quite latch onto that. Looking for a foul, not going to get it. Good tackle in the end. Been a very, very good game. Been a good intensity. Sunderland have been the better side. They've looked good and promising and very good on every time they've gone forward. Gooch can't quite latch that ball down the line. McGeady has been absolutely a joy to watch. He's looked a danger to Lincoln every time he's come forward. And Charlie White scored a classic Charlie White goal. And also Stewart got a classic finisher's goal. And at half-time, it's 2-0 to Sunderland, 2-2 on aggregate. Again, a very good display by Sunderland, the Black Cats. Again, they've rose up to that, that 10,000 supporters being there. Sunderland again. They look like a big team again in League One. They look dangerous every time they've gone forward. They're running into the tunnel while Lincoln are kind of slobbering in. That tells you the difference. And Sunderland have been brilliant, it's just this consistency. Lee Johnson waiting until every one of his players is in the tunnel before he goes in. And again, superb half, really, And again, we'll be back in 15 minutes for a second half. I hope it should be a laugh as always. Mate. You don't know. You never know. Like I say, a great half. Let me know what you're thinking of the playoffs so far. Let me know if you've been enjoying them or watching them. It's been Bit of a ride, you could say. But like I say, let's catch up on your comments. If you've got any football related questions, fire them in at me, and we'll have. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a 10-minute Q&A. So anything that you want to ask me football related wise, go for it now. Let's pass the time. Football and Q&A. Go on then, or anything that you want to ask. Yeah, oh, you do, mate. You do. Is it Jeff? I think it's Jeff. You're right, pal. So technically, it's going to extra time right now. Yes, it will. There's no away goals in the playoffs. Obviously, if there was, it stayed like this. It was 2-2. But it's been a great half. You know, I've enjoyed watching it. To be fair, it's been a good game. 2-0, 2 good goals. You know, defense should do better. But I personally want Lincoln to go through. But I think Blackpool Sunderland will be a better final because I think Sunderland will give Blackpool a better game. But Blackpool beating Sunderland twice this season, not beating Lincoln. So you never know. Are there any Sheffield Wednesday players you'd want in their summer clear out? It's big wages though, mate. So I wouldn't be looking towards Sheffield Wednesday. I'm looking towards Jaden, possibly Jaden Stockley, but he'll probably go Charlton. Carl Stockton out of contract at Morecambe is a possibility. You know, I think he's got 13 or 14 goals this season. He's not a prolific goal scorer, but he's a target man. He'll suit to Grayson's system. Again, possibly someone like a Billy Bowden who's been released from Preston. I'd like to have a look at. Amari Bell's been released. Jordi Awula's been released. You know, I'd take Jordi Awula back. 10 or 11 goals. I'd take Bell and Awula back. But I think Bell will go to a higher League One club and Awula will go to a mid-table League One side. But why can't that be yours? I'd take Jordi Awula back. Which of the 6 teams do you think? Which of the top 6 teams do you think can survive in the Championship? So in League One, is it in League One? In League One, that is Hull and Peterborough will survive because they've got enough firepower and they'll have enough spends to spend money. Hull will just stay up. They've got a good squad when you look at it. You know, Louis Coyle, Callum Elder, Greaves, Tom Eaves, Honeyman, Malik Wilkes, McGuinness, Greg Doherty, good players. So I think they'll be okay. They'll add to it. Kane Lewis Potter, another good player as well. And then I look at Oxford. I don't think they would survive. I think they'd come down. Obviously, they lost in the playoffs yesterday. Blackpool got a good squad, and Blackpool have the character to just. I don't think they'll finish as high as Peterborough or Hull, but I think they'd finish about between 16th and 18th in the first year back. I think they'll just have enough to get through. And then we've got Sunderland. They've got enough firepower, and they've got the squad isn't good enough now. If the squad was like it was now, they'd go straight down. For me, but they've got the money now as for an owner, and I think they'll stay up. And Lincoln, unfortunately, I think they'll just come down because when you look at their squad, you know, Ayoma on loan, you know, Johnson on loan, Rogers on loan, you know, and then you've got your other players. Mortimer, there's interest there. Bridgecut could probably play at a higher level. Palmer, Scully could play at a higher level. But when you're relying on 3 to 4 lone players for your goals, you know, you're going to struggle. And I think they struggle to keep all the Grant now, regardless of what league they're in next season. So, keep your questions flowing, guys, and I'll do my best to get them all answered. Who do you think will replace the management of Wolves, Palace, and West Brom? Great question. West Brom, I think Chris Wilder will go in. I think it's a perfect fit. You know, they're a football club that. They don't play probably the best of football, but they get results, and they've got good players there that can mould into a Chris Wilder system. So I think Wilder. Palace, I think someone young and energetic. I wouldn't go for a Sam Allardyce. I need a vision now for 5 years. Hodgson came in, steadied the ship, and a couple of mid-table finishes. I think someone maybe like a Frank Lampard could do okay there. Maybe get. Someone a little bit more experienced, you don't know. But, Frank Lampard, I think, would suit Palace. He wouldn't be, top 7, top 8. But, yeah, I think it'd be all right. Terry, yeah, John Terry could go into Palace as well. He wouldn't, I think he needs to step into management. I don't mind him a lot, but like I say, players wise would have to be wary. Why does Michael Appleton keep getting linked with big job, now linked to West Bromwich Albion? He's achieved diddly squat in football. Yeah, but you've got to remember, he steadied the ship at an unstable Blackpool, left, steadied the ship at an unstable Blackburn, was assistant manager, Leicester, did all right at Oxford, by the way, came into Lincoln, taking them from 16th to 5th, a good full season, brought good recruiting in, played good football, and done a good job. So, like I say, I think he's done a superb job, really, and that's why he probably keeps getting linked. But a good manager. Will Humphreys do a job in the Championship? I don't think so. And he's another man that I looked at my phone this morning that's apparently on the way from Rochdale. He did well at Southend last year, got double figures last year, got double figures this year again for Rochdale, hardly playing. I'd have him because he's a tall striker. He can hold it up. He's used to not having the ball. And he wants to stay up north because he's just settled down here again. I'd have him. I'd have Stephen Humphreys. I'd have Morley as well, or Rathbone, one of those, because we need a creative midfielder. So any of those would be good. Keep the questions coming, guys. Probably got another 5 minutes of them, and then we'll be back for the second half. Hull fan here. Thanks for Coyle again. You were superb for us last season. You know what the good thing with Coyle is? He's never a 9 or a 10 out of 10, but he's never below a 7 unless he gets sent off, of course. But he's always puts a shift in. He's good going forward. He's consistent and reliable, and passionate. Wears his heart on the sleeve. So a good, and he's nasty. He's nasty as well. Lovely guy, by the way, but he's a very nasty footballer. He's horrible to play against. If I played 5-a-side and you could pick, players, he'd be my first pick because how intelligent he is. Kangzala, Luala. Didn't his brother play for Brighton? Didn't he play for his brother play for Blackpool for a time? Do you think Grace will take Vassell on a permanent basis? Well, put it this way. If he does take Vassell on a permanent basis, we'll have a front three of Burns, Vassell, and Garner. So we'll probably get about 15 goals from them. Garner will get into double figures. Vassell will probably get his 3 or 4, and then Burns will get a couple. We'd have him. We'd have him. A tall striker. Used to not having the ball. Another brilliant. Absolutely sums up Fleet at the moment. It's true though, isn't it? We hardly ever have the ball. We want to go long all the time. Hold up a striker. He's fit the system. He's played for 2 crap sides that got relegated. He'll probably come and make it 3. Hat trick. Who's this right? But we've been linked to Birmingham. Not heard. Have we? I don't know about that. I don't know why I pitched them, by the way, can I just say. No. Yeah, it was on about the Hull versus Luton one, but there's a question there. Who do you think Fleetwood will buy in the transfer window? We won't probably buy anyone. We'll probably get free transfers. Halliday, right back, possible. I don't know where Fleetwood are going to go this year because under Barton, you had a suspicion who we'd get because we'd get a lot of old players out of contract. Now I'm kind of looking, I don't know how Grayson works. Grayson wants a mixture, but we've got more players coming out from the youth. I haven't heard any transfer rumors, but I guess everyone is on holiday at the moment. Yeah, they are. By the way, guys, it's only 11 weeks until we can stress about watching Fleetwood again. Get in, get up. 76 days to go, 77 days to go. Not that I'm counting or anything. But again, we are waiting for the other two teams in League One. Well, we're waiting on 1, 2, 3 teams to be confirmed in League One next season. So we've either got one of Blackpool, Sunderland, or Lincoln. We've got 2 of those, and one of either Newport, who are 2-0 against Forest Green, or Morecambe and Tranmere, who Morecambe lead. Carl Stockton, another hold-up striker, who again plays for a team who've got the lowest amount of possession in League Two this season, Morecambe, but scored goals. Mendes Gomez is out of the question. He won't come to us because he's a fancy player. Sunderland will turn it around here. I said 3-1. I think it'll be interesting. When was the transfer window open? It started, mate. Huddersfield have signed a few. Yeah, loan spells will be the main source. Where do you see Fleetwood finishing next season? I would say 7th. Oof, you can have 10 below that. 17th, mate. No. 14th, I think. We all live and die on our recruitment. And that's the difference between Blackpool and Fleetwood this year. Blackpool did well, we did awful. Blackpool brought Ballard in, they brought Yates in, they brought Dougal in, they brought Garbutt in, they brought, those types of players in, and we brought Mark Duffy in, Charlie Mulgrew, and we kept Wes Burns. So, who do you think will be the next Jonathan Clark-Harris, Tony White next season? Oh, great question, son. That's a very good question, by the way. If they're in League One now, I don't know. I really don't know. The teams that are coming down, Wycombe don't really have a striker right now. Wednesday don't. Rotherham. You could be looking at Freddie Lepardo at Rotherham, possibly. He scores goals at this level, shouldn't previously. Jeff Cott can score goals. Yates could still be in. So it's interesting. Dion Charles. Yeah, Dion Charles is a good player. Like, it'd be hard for Accrington to keep hold of him because, if they get a big bid, look at how they've been in previous years, when the fullback that went to Portsmouth this year. I can't remember his name. And then you've got Jackson, who went to Ipswich for over £1 million, paid for the new Eric Worley stand that they've got there. So, they live and breathe on their selling. Mid-table for Fleetwood, 13th would be good, I wouldn't mind that. I don't think that's too bad. But, yeah. We're on 29 likes right now, guys. Good, give it a like and subscribe. Come on. I want to hit. My aim is 6,600 subscribers in 11 weeks. So we're 296 off that. So if you could help me out, that would be massively appreciated. Any help will be greatly received. We are waiting for the second half. Now the second half is going to kick off in the next minute or so. And hopefully we have plenty of goals. Oh, I draw up breath. Sitting over where the net is. Yeah, I was making fun of some of the fans here now. It could all go wrong. Never. I remember you being a Hull fan, Thomas. You'll understand this. I was watching Fleetwood play Portsmouth and we were 0-0. And I was getting all crap from Blackpool fans going, yeah, we're 2-1 up, and Hull levelled it in the last minute. I went, Hull have scored! They've not. Oh, you love to see it. And then the minute later, they've not. Blackpool have scored. And then someone made a meme out of it, and it got about 25,000 views, right? On the Saturday, the old-fashioned clip, Wigan have scored, I said they would. That went and got 30,000 views all over Twitter channels. So I became a meme just for a week. And, the main question for Fleetwood is, can we find Simon Grayson a formation to fit in Callum Camps? If not, might as well sell and get some cash. Spot on. Because a 3-5-2 does not suit. Possibly if he could relax and go for a 3-4-1-2, where you're getting a central attacking midfielder to join the attack, and you've got Garn who can go and find pockets, and add a striker up front, and Stephen Humphreys. Hopefully, I'd love him. You've got a foundation to build off. But yeah, I think you're right. Possibly sell this year. And if he's not going to play, because if he's not going to be happy, he's only going to leave at the end of the year for free. How many times have Fleetwood this year, Fleetwood in the last 5-6 years, let players who could have gone on for fees go? You know, that's why I think Burns will go. You know, look at McLaughlin, went for free. Bawley went for free. You know. But anyway, do you see Hull fighting for player? I think mid-table for Hull. Lincoln are going to make 2 changes, by the way. Coming off for Lincoln is Lewis Montgomery and Anthony Scully are coming off, and Joe Walsh and Conor McGrandles are coming on. Maybe to try and get a bit more of the ball and try and just keep it steadily in midfield, because they are getting overrun in that part of the field. But again, we go again for the second half. 45 minutes away from joy, 45 minutes away from pain. But again, it could be all won and lost. 10,000 fans there. It's Sunderland 2, Lincoln 0. 2-2 on aggregate. I'm back. Welcome back. Are we back on the way now? Yeah, second half now, mate. What's happening with Ched Evans? He's at Preston now, mate. He's at Preston. And doing well there. Another good player that's gone on and, you know, proved Joey's fact that no one's left Fleetwood and gone on to bigger and better things. Kyle Dempsey. Ched Evans. Michael Upton looks on, making those 2 changes. I think Sunderland will be very pleased that they forced them into a kind of couple of changes. But again, they've held the ball up, spreading it out wide. Can they get on the ball again? Poole now down the line. McGrandles will try and get onto that. Has he won it? The referee will give a corner. Goal kick. McGrandles not happy. Who do you think the second half will be? What do you think the second half will bring? It is a corner, sorry. He has finally given it. I'm going to say 3-1. 1-1 in the second half and goes to extra time, which means another half an hour. It's going to be George Grant. Grant with the ball in. Header on. Still not out. Still not out again. Blocked again. And away by Leadbitter. Lincoln having a go. Michael Appleton must have rollicked them. Got them firing up again. Lincoln looked a bit passive in the third half. Good movement. Grant on this far side again. Down the line. Good block. Lincoln, have they won it again? Rogers scrapping. Foul there. Free kick to Sunderland. Been a fiery game. I can see them scoring in the first minute. There is messages waiting for you on Messenger. Have a look later. Yeah, I will do, mate. I will be happy with 1 more goals for the lads. Yeah, bet you would. You just want 1 more. There's 32 of you in here now. Good to see most of you. Percentage of goals in the second half. Lincoln have scored 2/3 of their goals in the second half. That's 66 goals, by the way. So hits. Ooh, volleyed over by Maguire. He scored 100 goals the other day. Competitions, Lincoln. Over though. Always went over. Lincoln have opened the second half dangerous. They have. They needed to. They need to get a front foot in this game because they're not winning anymore. They're drawing, aren't they? So that next goal for them is massive. I can't see him coming from getting a goal when 3-0 down. But that must be like the only how many times in football you lose 3-0 and you get a goal back? Like, and how crucial could that be in this playoff? Like for some reason it's all it's good now. Is it all right? Can you see me? Is it okay now, guys? Let me know in the chat down below. Just put a thumbs up if it's all right. Poole now. Come on. Lincoln playing through the lines well. It's fine now. Brilliant. So he might break up because sometimes it can break up, but should be good now. Yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Lincoln charging through the blocks. Sunday promotion, more money for us. Do you? How does that work? Poole on the far side. Into the box. Heavy touch. Poole again. Poole. Twisting, turning. Rogers. Does well. Hopper. Ball in. Blocked away. Still now. Flicked on off the line. Lincoln coming again in the way. Oh, Lord. Lincoln with a huge chance. Oh. And mind your team. Burging goal for Sunderland. Gooch, Wright, O'Nien and McFadden. Scowen, Leadbitter, Maguire. And Stewart, Wyke and McGeady. Palmer in goal for Lincoln. Poole, Walsh, Ioma and Adoon. McGrandles, Bridcut and Grant. And then Johnson, Hopper and Rogers. Poole's got faith on this far side. Puts the ball in, blocked away. It is going to be a corner kick. Sunderland 3-1 win, I think. Thank you, guys. Just had some cheese and chips. Lovely. Ah! Love that. Love that. Corner kick. 5 minutes into the second half. Lincoln started the better. Grant with it. Grant. Header on. Off the bar. They get the bar. And headed away for another corner. What a ball. Regan Poole. The right back. What a ball in Grant. Poole gets a header. Hits the ground and it bounces onto the bar. We saw Bailey Wright hit the bar in the second half the other day. Oh, so close. Grant in again away at the front post. Volleyed from distance. He slips as he volleys again. Bridcut with the header and Sunderland can come clear. Sunderland caged him. Lincoln are playing the Lincoln way. Oh, unreal. Header away again. I'd back Sunderland because they always get lucky, don't they? Lincoln coming again. Good work into the box. Goes down. The referee. Nothing given. Goal kick. Grant bemused. Rogers not happy. He just goes past him with aplomb. Sorry, Brennan Johnson it was. Goes past him with aplomb. I just chipped over the ball, I think. Let's have a look again. VAR. Yeah, I mean, that's soft. No, that's not a foul. Johnson is not unless there's a yellow card for arguing, that shouldn't be a card because he didn't dive. It wasn't a dive, I think he slipped. But Brennan Johnson booked. Lincoln, known for diving, could decide this. They are, aren't they? Let's have a look at that. Another look at that again. Oh, there is a leg. There is a leg that twists and turns, but all right. Well, Tranmere are useless. Imagine Morecambe in League One. Mental. Swans or Barnsley? Ben to go final. Swansea. For me. It's crazy how Lincoln have gone from a relegation scrap last season. Now they might be going up. It's unreal, isn't it? Sunderland come again. Ball in. Blocked away at the front post. And away again. Good work this by Sunderland. Leadbitter on the ball again. McGeady. Chip ball back in towards Charlie White. And not going to the grateful paths of Palmer. 8 minutes gone. In this second half. Still 2-0. On a knife edge this. See my me. Tequila. There was so many former Blackpool and Fleetwood players the other day on show, by the way. McAlinden, Diaga, Spearing for Blackpool, Leathering for Blackpool. There was quite a few. MK Don Lincoln were in the conference a couple of seasons ago. Yeah, they were. They got to the FA Cup semi-final, didn't they? A bit of a scrap between the two Sunderland players. Morecambe always been down there in League Two. I know it'd be a great achievement for them if they could come up. McGrandles and Gooch getting into the book. Oh, no, not this time. Looked like he was going to get his cards out. The referee's been quite lenient with his cards today, to be fair. Like, I like referees who let games flow. In the playoffs, just let them flow. That's the best way to be. Pool. Like, there's nothing worse than a stop-start game. Like, Fleetwood versus Coventry last year, I think every time Fleetwood got in, we were offside. It was the worst game of football I've ever watched in my life, I think. Brennan Johnson, pull to the side, and Brennan Johnson's going to go for goal. Good block. Good block. MK Dons, really. You little MK Dons ultra. Captain Pugwell should be the anthem of the Papa John's trophy, I know. Yeah, you know that, mate. Lincoln have had 72% of possession in this second half, by the way. Sunderland only 28. Lincoln playing nice, but nothing to show for their possession. 10 minutes in almost into this second half. Lincoln teeing up. Good block away at the front post. Sunderland can't get out. What a crunching tackle. Love to see that. Johnson. Ugh. I'll be back in a minute again. No worries, mate. See you soon. And Lincoln have a free kick. Leadbitter not happy. If you're on a bet builder, maybe at Leadbitter to get carded. He's getting a bit twitchy. Put it that way. But again, free kick to be taken. Taken short. A cross is going to come in. Step over. Chip ball into the box. Corner ball. Now, I want to know, do you want to stream for the playoff final? Let me know in the chat down below. If you do, I'll bring it you. Let us know. Corner kick to Lincoln. Grant's going to take it. Number 10. Grant ball in. Header on. Hopper! 2-1! It's 2-1! Hopper got a goal in the first leg. He scored again. And Lincoln, we said they'd been the better side. They've dominated proceedings. They've had chances. They've just not been able to get a shot at goal. And Tesley Bird, the Sunderland fans in misery again. And it's Lincoln who lead this playoff semi-final again. Grant with a delicious ball in. It's a great ball. He got an assist for Tom Hopper the other day. You guess what? He's going to get another one. It was a brilliantly weighted corner. Hopper moves away from his man. No one marking him at all. And Hopper heads down into the corner. Bird's no chance. The defending was poor. Hopper had free room. It was good movement by him. It's what all good strikers do. And on Sunderland 2, Lincoln 1 on 56 minutes. And 3-2 on aggregate to the Imps. Go on the Imps. Actually, I'm meant to be neutral, aren't I? Yeah. I will just update it. What a playoff semi-final we are having. Hopper again with his 11th goal of the season. This side don't know when to give up. 66% of their goals came in the second half this season. Another one has happened. Unreal. Like I said, it's 3-2 on aggregate now. I honestly just love football. Now Fleetwood aren't playing, I can love it again. Unreal. They're still losing on the day, but what a time to lose a game of football. Sunderland are going to come out again. Oh no, Sunderland. Go on the Imps. There we go. There we go. It's 2-1. Sunderland coming again. Not quite forward again. Hi, Ben. Levy broke the goal record in the Bundesliga with that last kick of the game. I've just seen, mate. Notification came up. Hope you're well, pal. Great switch. And Lincoln coming in again here. Good hold-up play. Ball comes in. Into the box. A Doon. Blocked off another corner. That'll do. That will do. Hopper with the goal. Unreal. Unreal. It is 2-1. It's 3-2 on aggregate. Sunderland have to come behind. Why didn't I put a bet on it? I said it then 3-1. Like, corner kick. Same corner that the Scored from the last time. Grant again. Over everyone's head this time. But again, Grant, that man is unreal. George Grant, he's so good at football. Should be illegal for him to play in League One. And in my opinion, he's the best creative midfielder in the league. Wigan got the best youth team in the country. Shame about the first team then, isn't it? Mind the Gap, North East Banter Club, lol. Love to see it, mate. Love to see it. But again, there's half an hour to go. Lincoln have come out better. The changes that they made have worked. Oh, I wonder how Jake's feeling now. I bet he's nervous as anything. They are half an hour away from Wembley, but Sunderland can come back. George Grant played for Luton Town before, didn't he? Sunderland coming again. Attacking midfielder. I plays as a 10. Dembele's more of a winger, in my opinion. Palmer. Ooh. Smodics is up there for me, though. I like Smodics a lot. I think he's a superb player. 21 goal contributions in 42 games. Oof. Unreal, son. That Hopper goal. Who's marking him? Like, he just gets between the two centre-halves with ease and heads it home. Not being funny. It's a great finish. I'm not taking it away from him, but the defending is awful. Christ, Sunderland fans. We'll have less than that, thank you. Too easy. Too easy. Lol. Come on. McGinnis is a striker, mate. Like, people say this to me, right? People will say, right? My dad said to me yesterday, right? I went, who played, right? Who would you prefer, right? Greenwood or Rashford or Salah, right? Salah and Rashford don't play they don't play the same position. Salah's a striker. I went, eh? Like, Salah plays up front sometimes for Liverpool, but mostly out on the wing. He goes, I see Salah more as a Harry Kane. I went, like, I don't see Salah as a big centre forward like Harry Kane. Like, I'm not being funny. Like, he can play up front, but Rashford and Martial and Greenwood can play as a striker. Ugh. Sunderland coming again. Oh, the referee letting that tackle go. That's a cruncher. Lincoln coming on the counter attack. George Grant on this far side waiting for the ball. Gets it. Hopper. Johnson into the box. Oh, penalty. That could be a penalty. Has he given it? Oh, he's given it. It's a penalty to Sunderland. It's a penalty to Lincoln, sorry. Oh. It's McGrandles who goes down. He came on at half time. And it's a penalty kick. If they lose the ball, it's a great little nick by TJ Omer, by the way. And McGrandles just cuts inside. And, oh, yeah, it was a foul. It's Scown who takes him down, not in his natural position. It's clumsy, it's poor. And Lincoln have a chance to make it 2-2. 2-0 down. Remember, they were 2-up in the tie, went 2-2. And now they can make it back where they were 63 minutes ago. It's George Grant. 9 goals already from the penalty spot this season. Will he score? Of course, I think he will. George Grant up against Lee Burge in the Sunderland goal. Sunderland fans doing their best to put him off. 63 minutes on the clock. George Grant up against Burge. Grant. Oh, saved! What a save! What a save! Lee Burge with an unbelievable save. It was a poor penalty, in fairness. Yeah, he hits it well. Great height for the goalkeeper. About that high off the ground. And Lincoln have a corner. Oh, I bet my house on that he'd score that. That was a huge moment to basically send Lincoln to Wembley. And yeah, what a save, Lee Burge. He just kept Sunderland in the game. Just kept Sunderland in the tie. Just saved Sunderland's season. What a save. Huge moment. Grant should do better. Good save, in fairness. Oh. Jinxed him. I know I did. Poor penalty. Not quite, son. Yeah. Can't believe it, can you? You cannot believe it. Unreal. 26 minutes to go. And an injury for Sunderland there. I think it's McFadden who's come off. And Maguire's also coming off as well. McFadden and Maguire coming off. Jack Diamond's coming on, shine right like a diamond. And Max Power is coming on. Me and him have got history, me and Max Power. He scored in the last minute against Fleetwood last season. And yeah. Ruined my dreams. Max Power taking the captain's armband. Who's going to win this game? 25 minutes to go. Away again by Walsh. Good defending. $25 minutes to go. It's 2-1, 3-2 on aggregate. Luke O'Nine's going to take this long throw in. They're giving everything for the call, Sunderland. They've given a penalty away, but still only 2-1 down. Head away at the front post. Diamond will win the header. Still not out. Away by the Lincoln defender. Back with the deepest man. And they're going to thump it up again. Header on. They've gambled. Header into the box. Flick down. Shot. Blocked away again. Blocked away again. What a challenge. They're asking for a penalty. Not going to get it. It's a crunching challenge. Risky taking it there. Ball comes in. Header on. Away. Come on. Out again. Good defending. Well done, the Imps. It's a good tackle, to be fair. Scoring, promotion, winning penalties, and for everyone, George Grant. Hey, Jess, George. Shit algae of the day, that, mate. Leadbitter, again, with a crunching challenge on the Lincoln man again. And there you go. What did I say? If you're a betting man, get Leadbitter to be booked. Just been booked. I told you, that challenge, he had a few of them. One more, and you can't resist Leadbitter. Booked. Blackpool Championship next season. Unfortunately, mate, it looks likely, doesn't it? Hopefully not. But again, they deserve it, in fairness. Lincoln are going to come again, though. Lincoln aren't done yet, you know. Struck. Has he kept it in? Yes, he has. By the way, can I just say over 700 of you are tuning in so far today, so thank you for that. I want Lincoln to win, to be honest. If I'm honest with you, I don't mind either team, but I just want a good game. I'll drive the Lincoln go through it because what Lincoln have done this season. I agree, lads. Blackpool are the best side to play posh this season. Yeah. When you look at Blackpool's squad, it's very strong. Great overlap. I tell you something. Done very well there, Lincoln. Good play. Johnson again. Brennan Johnson is a breath of fresh air. He's like the League One Jesse Lingard. You just can't hate him. Yeah, Blackpool have been very, very strong this year. You know, there's been a lot of poor sides though this season, I think. Not as good as usual. 09 now. 20. You know something? I hope we go to extra time. I won't mind doing an extra half an hour for once. You know something, right? Can I just say, right? I've been watching football lately, right? I watched Blackpool yesterday, enjoyed it. Watched today's game, enjoyed it. Watched Brentford, enjoyed it. I'm beginning to start to feel that football's actually fun to watch when you don't watch Fleetwood or the Premier League. So, you know, it's just that Fleetwood and the Premier League are quite boring. Lincoln playing mild better second half. Yeah, I think the big advantage is getting McGrandles on who won the penalty and getting Walsh on. You know, Walsh is a kind of a, you know, same step, but McGrandles is kind of more midfield basis than Scully. So they could kind of push one man back and put one more man in the midfield. So they've had a lot more control of the ball, like I said, they probably would do. like they were attempting to, and they can feed it into Hopper. That's what they did, and get a set piece, scored it. Sunderland coming again. Long ball over the top. McGeady now. Aidan McGeady cuts inside. McGeady, decent ball and headed away by, I think it was Poole diving. Sorry, Walsh diving header. 69 on the clock. 21 to go. I'm a York fan though. Fair play. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, please get liking and subscribing. It would be appreciated. The aim is to over 40 likes and a couple more subscribers. Any help would be appreciated. White's coming in again. 2 round the clock. Corner kick coming in. Deep to the back post. Header on, still scrambled in Palmer's grasp. We've got loads of League One content coming for you guys this year. So make sure you're tuning in. First half, Lincoln had 3 attempts, 7 in the second half. None on target in the first half, 2 in the second half. 43% possession in the first half, 68 in the second half. Fair play to them. Good tackle. Not Man United or Liverpool. Chelsea and Man City Premier League. Wow. Who do you support? I support Fleetwood, but I do League One content as well, mate. Always like York, to be fair. You know, I used to love Bootham. I never, unfortunately, went because I was going to Bootham Crescent to the playoff leg. You know, when we played it in the League Two playoffs, you had Pope in goal that year, Nick Pope. And you went on an unbelievable run in like February. I think you beat us at home 2-1, was it? I think Mika Manjo might have scored that day. Anyway, you got on a good run. And I was going to come. There's about 1,000 of us coming. Then you got, was it snowed or watered off or something like that? And then I couldn't go on the Monday. It was about 6 years ago. Matty Blair, what a guy. Lovely man, Matty Blair. Just won a promotion with Cheltenham. Thoughts on Matt Robbins, like him a lot. Very, reminds me of Critchley a lot. Very calm. But when they've won, it's, you know, so good to have him. Yeah, put your question again, Brandon. It can get lost in the chat sometimes. Waterlog, that was it. We'd definitely love to see a video on all League One clubs' budgets and no's before next season. Well, I'm doing the next video is the top 10 signings of this season. That's coming out Sunday or Monday. Ball in away at the front post. That's coming out either Sunday or Monday. Then I've got one player from each. I'm waiting for the one player that can play in the Championship from each League One club. I'm still accusing Peter of being a League One club until the end of the playoffs. And then I'm doing best player at each club still to come and League One awards to come. So keep an eye out. And then I've got an introduction to the new teams in League One. So, you know, I'm going to try and still do a series like Benjamin Bloom does where I'm keeping an eye on the teams that go up this year. Because I've got a lot of subscribers from Peterborough, a lot of subscribers from Blackpool, a lot of subscribers from Sunderland or Lincoln. So it's a huge chunk lost. Anyway, Palmer will go long. Again, we'll go all the way back to Lee Burge. We're National League North now. It's mad how you've dropped into it. Hopefully you can come back. You were unlucky though this year. I thought you would have gone up this year. I actually being part of Tottenham for a while. Do you feel like Harry Kane is leaving Tottenham? Good. Good news. He deserves it. I don't want Harry Kane at Spurs right now, if I'm honest with you. Obviously I do. But he doesn't deserve, like we don't deserve Harry Kane because how the club's being ran. Tottenham don't deserve him. He deserves to go and win trophies. So I wish him good luck. Honestly, he can go wherever he wants and he'll still be a legend. You know, I want him to stay, but he deserves better than Spurs. Good tackle on the corner. Anyway, back to this game. 17 minutes to go. 2-1 to Sunderland. 3-1 Aguirre. Kane rejected the corner to the Sun. Thought he had a chance. Thought we had a chance. Can Harry Kane come to Spurs? Imagine him. He won't look as good next to Burns, so you know. Very glad Benjamin Bloom had you. Very glad Benjamin Bloom had you on his channel. Hard to find quality EFL channels. If only there was a League Two version of you/Benjamin Bloom. Oh, thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Like I say, my aim was this year. I had a look at it and I went, I don't really want to carry on with Fleetwood content as much. I'm still going to do streams/vlogs, but I love doing the League One content more than anything. It does well. It serves a purpose. I can speak about it. So, like I say, I'm trying to aim next season 4 to 5 videos a week. If that's just like a reaction to a signing or talking about League One, or there's a League One show coming out to the channel soon that hopefully Katie's going to be a part of, and an end of season review at the end of the playoffs. So we'll have a couple of our shows at the end. So thank you for your nice words, mate. I really appreciate it, and I'm really grateful that Ben's given me this opportunity. He's a very good YouTuber, Ben, and not checked him out. Benjamin Bloom. He's on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Hiya, Captain. Not how you doing, mate? Thanks for popping in. And what's your reaction on the Wednesday list? You know, Rhodes has gone to Huddersfield, hasn't he? And Westwood's gone, and a few big names have gone. He wants to leave to get trophies. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly, mate. Anyway, 15 minutes to go. It's 2-1 to Sunderland, 3-1 aggregate. So it's kind of with you. Sorry about that, guys. It should be back on now. Are we back? I hope we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I know there's a bit of lag there. That's on my end. I apologise. If that happens again, just stick by me. It'll only take a minute. And this channel is my new home for football. Oh, bless you, mate. Thank you. Sunderland coming again. Like, I know there is, Brandon. I've already said that, mate. Should be getting back to normal now anyway. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. I think we're back. Are we back? There you go. Press from Sunderland, and Sunderland have got the ball back. 27 years of age. But yeah, I can see an equaliser by Sunderland. They always score late, Sunderland. Well, it feels like it anyway. Had to happen, mate. The wages were a big rebuild. Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be important. Sunderland are going to have a rebuild this summer because Maguire out of contract, a couple of other big names, Scowen out of contract as well. So yeah, good. It's calm, brilliant. Yeah, sometimes it's the first time it's happened for a few weeks, the lag, really. So I apologise for that, guys. But like I say, if it does happen again, just stick by me. It won't be on for long. McGeady free kick. Good ball in. Palmer claims as well. Palmer back in from a concussion injury. And yeah, greatly claimed. Do you think Windass will say? I think he'll be off. It's going to be interesting. I agree with you, Kate. I think he'll go. But where will he go? Well, that's the question. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it should be good now, though. It should, as long as it's good now, that's fine. Hull, yeah, probably. Like his dad. Oh, is that why? Ah, right. I never knew that. All right. Fair play. Yeah, that's probably why then. Yeah, someone's around my house sorting out internet issues. But like I say, yeah, Kate, according to his dad, he wants to. But if suddenly coming again, Lincoln, see out possession. Foul there? No, nothing given. Sunderland will get the ball back again. McGeady again, twist and turning. McGeady keeps the ball elegantly. McGeady again, toying with his man. McGeady, great ball in. Flicked on. Nothing given. Volleyed away. Sunderland have it at the back. Hopper's going to press. 09. 09 again. 09 charging. He's going to get a free kick for that. No, nothing given. Go and give him a push. Yeah, ruining our stream. Got about, yeah, he was a cult hero, really, at Wednesday one. He's been there years. 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go. So close. It's literally next goal wins, in my opinion. The next goal takes it to extra time. Lincoln score. You know, they go and win the game. A long goal kick, and Lincoln could be in again. Hopper twists, turns into the box. Hopper fired over. Halsey not scored. So it was McGrandle, I think it was. It was McGrandle who got through on goal. It was a flick on. He's onside. He timed his run. He twists and turns. This time he doesn't get taken out. Last time he won a penalty. McGrandle's brilliant skill. Just looks to bend in the far corner and just bends over the top of the goal. Palmer now. Ten minutes to go. Lincoln almost there. Lincoln. Sunderland fans are like that. Oh, it's happening again. Well, I'm lucky. It's always next year. I'm going to say that now. I'm not going to score. And that's going to be the next meme, isn't it? Che Dunkley is that. You know something? I just find it funny when Sunderland bottle it because it's like it happened it's like Spurs. It's happened again. You know, gutted but not surprised is the word if I was a Sunderland fan. Oh, 9. They're coming still coming. Just off the Old Spice for tonight, off to the pub. Enjoy, my friends. Enjoy. And Walsh will put that out. I like Dunkley, been injured a lot. He was very good at Wigan. Wigan have had some great players over the years. McGeady! I see the post! McGeady just hit the post! That was close. It happened out of nothing. And Sunderland should be 3-1. Lee Johnson scratching his head. And, great. Volley. He hit it clean. Palmer had no chance. Oof. Side netting. Huge chance. Yeah, ain't nobody. Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking about in my head. I remember that song. Reece James played in midfield for thingy. A long volley by Lee Burge up the pitch. 8 minutes to go. Difficult one for the Lincoln defence. 30 of you in here now. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, get liking and subscribing. That 17-18 score was something else. Oh, yeah. Especially after going up. You know. It was very, very good. If we can keep Dunkley, I'd tell you what you should do. Maybe get Lee Camp, experienced goalkeeper in League One, He'll only concede 100 goals a season, but how's he still a goalkeeper? Like, he was all right at Forest, but since then, he's just gone to Sunderland, awful. Swindon, awful. Where else? Birmingham, awful. He hasn't got any hands. He got Papadom hands. But he still kept a clean sheet against Fleetwood, by the way. Sunderland coming again. 7 minutes to go. 9 now. Long ball forward. Going to chase that. Have he won that, McGeady? No, he hasn't. It's going to be... Ooh, good tackle. And Sunderland are going to have a free kick, are they? Yes, they are. McGeady again. He's hit the post today. He's hit one just wide, 2 assists. A good day, but a bad day for him as well. At the same time, a doom booked. Lincoln 6 minutes from being there. That Tom Hopper goal. A goal in each leg could see them through. They are losing, but they're winning on the scoreline. McGeady. And heart-wrenching last 6 minutes. McGeady, good ball in. Header on deflected. He just needed a toe. It took a couple of deflections. McGeady puts another delicious ball in. It was O'Brien in there, I think. Oh, he just doesn't get a connection on it. Lee Johnson again. Looks to the stars. Palmer now. Nearly 1,000 of you have tuned in today, by the way, so far. So thank you very much for those that have joined me. Dan Bird, Shay Dunkley, Reece James, Nathan Bryan, Will Grigg, Nick Powell, Max Power, Sam Morsley, Lee Evans, Gavin Massey. Very good. So Sunderland could be in again. Pulled across. Great block again. Sunderland are starting to get Lincoln on strings again. It's Aidan O'Brien with a chance. He had a couple in the last few minutes. Kind of a long kick. He just spreads Lincoln's back four. The fullbacks are very high up. Very emotional. And I think does that take a nick off Palmer? They've got a corner anyway. Four and a half minutes to go almost. McGeady with another ball in. He's going to have to do it now. You think 10 minutes of their season, you have to go for it. If you lose another goal, be it. Go for it. That's the way you want to go. The Pat breaks. Header on again. We could be here for another half an hour. It's going to be... Is that another corner? Weren't Fleetwood looking to sign Dunkley when he was at Kiddie? Ended up signing Jammer instead. To be fair, I didn't mind Jimmy on that. Like, he didn't get played enough. He got injured, didn't get played enough, and got slated a lot. But when he played for Fleetwood under Presley, he was quite effective. You know, he wasn't the greatest with his feet, but he worked well. Oh, what a save. Aidan O'Brien, it was a volley. And Palmer saved. I thought the defender got a nick on it. It's a great save. Makes his body big. Possibly could have done better. But again, Sunderland, great nick by McGrandles. But I tell you what, McGrandles, since coming on, has been absolutely superb. Doesn't quite get a corner there, but he's won himself a penalty. He's hit one just over. Been brilliant on the counter. Giving Lincoln something to hit. Held the ball up really well. Bought Lincoln time. Brought others into play. Conor McGrandles, fair play. And he could have won his side of the game with that penalty. But obviously, I went to go and curse George Grant. Can he keep it in play? 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Yeah, I know you weren't, Tony, because I remember you saying to me you like Jimmy on that. So I'm sorry if you took that the wrong way. But like I say, he's mad though. I can say Che Dunkley instead of Jimmy or Matt. My man of the match will probably be McGeady. 2 assists, been excellent all afternoon. A long diagonal kick. I can't give it yet. There's still another 5 or 6 minutes to go. There's 2 minutes left of normal time, but there's going to be at least 5 added. At least 8 minutes left in this one. A ball comes into the box. Away by Ioma. Free kick, Lincoln? Yes, it is. McGrandles again won it. What a great play, Conor McGrandles. Liked him a lot today. Come in and change the game. And Lincoln have got a break on. Through on goal. What a save, Lee Burge. Oh, again, Lincoln had 2 or 3 opportunities. We'll come back to it in a minute because Sunderland are breaking. They've had 2 or 3 opportunities like that where they probably should have scored. And Lee Burge with a huge save again. There was a penalty save before, and that could be a bigger save with a minute and a half to go. I think is that Brennan Johnson who goes through. Again, a long kick forward. The keeper makes himself big. He should save that. Really should do better. I think it was Rodgers in the end with a shot. Yeah, it was. Look so similar, don't we? Rodgers should do better. Should be 2-2. A Sunderland fan's asleep. A Sunderland fan's asleep. That says it all. Greetings from Mex. Well, welcome to the channel, mate. Get subscribing if you are new. McGrandles does well. Lincoln, Sunderland, have they got a free kick and halfway? No, they haven't. Have Lincoln got a free kick and halfway? Yes, they have. McGeady now. McGeady coming forward, cuts inside. McGeady still has the ball, trying to find a pass. He does find a pass. O'Brien. Oh, that's awful. That is horrific. Sunderland coming again. Luke 09. Does well. Gives the ball away, though. And again, Lincoln can't keep it in play. 90 minutes are up. 90 minutes are up. A ball comes in. Palmer wants to come, then doesn't come, then does come. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to save Sunderland's season and take this to extra time. Palmer maybe just hurt his arm there in the collision. He's up to his feet now. 300 seconds to save Sunderland's season. Lincoln, they had it all against him in the first half. 2-0 down, looking out of it. Sunderland look like a rejuvenated team. And then they came out, a tactical element. That's what good managers do. They change the side. When it's not going to plan, they change the system. He brought McGrandles on for Scully and brought a defender on for Montgomery and Walsh. Just changed it, went a bit more steady to control the game, and that's what they did. They got a foothold, got a goal, and they've been able to spring from it, defend well, but also create chances with a penalty and Rodgers a couple of minutes ago. And they're coming again. Got a chance on the counter-attack. Oh, that's a nasty challenge, and he could be in trouble that. Bailey Wright with an absolute clanger of a challenge. Should be a yellow card. I think Lincoln in the second half have been the better team. Sunderland in the first half, it's been quite an even game on overall. I'll probably say Lincoln deserved to go through over the two legs. Sunderland's first half performance was embarrassing. Tom Flanagan now coming on for Lyndon Gooch, maybe a bit of an aerial threat for the last 2 or 3 minutes. Gooch looked out of his depth today at fullback. They come forward again. Sunderland have 3.5 minutes. Ben, have you seen... I've seen you doing some stuff with Punk Chef. Oh, he's great. Good Punk Chef. Hopefully I'll be working with him again this season a bit again. I'll hopefully be getting Jake on. He came on the channel a few weeks ago. So I'll definitely more than likely be getting Jake on this channel again. And he's a good lad, Jake. Very passionate Wednesday fan. And yeah, thanks for that, mate. Just over 2 minutes to go. Everyone up for Sunderland. Imagine if he scored now. Coming forward, Power holds the ball off. He's got history scoring a last-minute goal against Fleetwood. McGeady, ball in, teasing, not out, still coming. Somehow out. Sunderland still have it again. Brian, good tackle. Throw in. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remain. Luke 09 coming over to take it. This could be Sunderland's last act. We could be Sunderland in League One next season. 09 again. Still not out. Away again. Lincoln get the ball clear. Struck from distance and over the bar. Lincoln will have them all day. Max Power. And that could be that. Lincoln, Sunderland probably got one last chance. Lincoln need to be strong. They need to see out this next 100 seconds. A huge, huge second half performance from them. It went against them. He made changes. And they've looked like a top team again, Lincoln. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And Palmer, not time wasting here. 80 seconds. Every second counts now against Sunderland. Sunderland win it in the air again. Got it on this far side with Brennan Johnson. He can run. Good tackle. Back with Burge. Burge is going to knock it long. The last minute in this game. Could it be the last minute in Sunderland's season? And the last minute to send Lincoln to Wembley and volleyed forward. One in the air. Lincoln just need to get it anywhere. They have done. Not it bad. That'll wait another 5 or 6 seconds. Back it comes. 45 seconds on the clock now. Luke 09. Promotion with Wickham. Missed out for 3 years in a row with Sunderland now. Or has he? A long ball back. Palmer's going to come. Palmer comes and collects. What a relief that is to the young and very young and experienced Lincoln back four. When your goalkeeper can come and do that. Lincoln on the verge of making history. A promotion from the National League in 2017. And a promotion from League Two just 2 years later. A good year in League One last year. And then they've gone on and been stronger this year. And have they gone and won a place in the final to play Blackpool next week? This is it. Sunderland have to score now or it's over. Luke 09 goes forward, one in the air, away again by the Imps. Lincoln almost there. And that is it. Is that it? No, it's not. Michael Appleton wants a foul. Lincoln are coming again. They've got a counter. Take it towards the corner. Great tackle again. The referee looks to his watch. What a tackle. And Sunderland will have one last chance. One last chance to get the ball forward. This looks to be it. Sunderland look to be a League One side next season. Lee Burge. Into the box. Headed away. Still not out. Headed away again. Come on. And Lincoln have done it. Lincoln are going to Wembley. And Jake is here. Jake is buzzing. Michael Appleton. A man that shows very little emotion when he's on the sideline. I've just seen a smile and a fist pump. A huge moment in this football club's history. Again, wrote off, 16th last season. And they have just done something absolutely insane. They finished 5th in League One this season. Started off so well, and it went to pot. They had a little break and they came back refreshed. They've had so many injuries. We're on a bad run of form, and they've come back. They've had things go against him. Sammy Smollick's dive. 3-3 at Peterborough when they could have got automatic. And they've just had the character. Winning 2-0 in the first leg. Going 2-0 down in the second leg. And coming. Making a tactical change. Huge, huge moment. And Lincoln City deservedly go to Wembley. I am buzzing for them. And this is the time where I say I bottled my prediction and put Sunderland in the final in my prediction. I definitely didn't refilm that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see what the comments are saying. Oh, again, I'm so buzzing. It's Lincoln who played Blackpool in this season's Sky Bet League One final. Michael Appleton, a rare smile. It's Appleton, the former Blackpool manager, to play Critchley, the former Liverpool under-23s manager. Unbelievable. So good to see that Lincoln have gone on and done this. What they've done this season is unbelievable. I can't describe that enough. So, so proud of them. And well done to Lincoln. Sunderland again. They were poor, second best. And they have to rely on a season in League One next year. It started well under Lee Johnson. Went unbeaten in 12. Now they're only one winning. That was only the second winning 12 games after unbeaten in 12. Wembley, how are you feeling, Jake? I think Wednesday will find it. I do, mate. I know, because send me the link, baby. Right, I'm sending it to you now, mate. Just give me a minute. I'll try and send it to you this way. Give me a minute. No swearing, Jake, son. Right, let's get Jake in. Let's get a Lincoln fan's perspective. An absolute legend, Jake is, by the way. Jake, what's your email address, mate? Put it in the chat, Jake. Jake, put your email in the chat, son, and I'll send it you via email on your phone. let us know and we'll get you in. Like I say, if you could like the stream, guys, that would be appreciated. And subscribe if you are new. Any help would be massively appreciated. We're going at 38 likes. Let's get to 40. Yeah, let's have a celebration party. And let me know. Put a thumbs up if you want a playoff final watch along next week. Blackpool against Lincoln. I will happily collide and do it for you guys if there's enough people wanting. Ruin the cash for us, says Katie. Yeah. Don't blame you, mate. Lincoln going to get promoted. I hope so, mate. For my sanity. Would it be fair of me next week to come in an unbiased view wearing a Lincoln City shirt? And a Lincoln hat and a Lincoln flag? Come on, you imps. No, it's been a class game. And we know our final. If your town boys are going to the Prem, up the boys, someone's been playing a bit too much Football Manager, I feel. Brilliant, yeah. Blackpool are not too far good, so I hope they don't go up low. We're tall off the league. Yeah, love that. You love to see that. Yeah. Like I say, there's a few of you in now. Wow, welcome to the stream. I hope we're all good. Over 1,000 of you have tuned in today so far. Is Jake still here? Where are you, Jake, son? I'll send you via Twitter, Jake, if I can. There's 37 of you in. Wow, good to see you. Yeah, very good game, very tight game, and I enjoyed watching it. It was a classic. Yeah. Yeah, it was a very good game in the end. I enjoyed it, to be fair. For once in my life, I actually enjoyed watching a game of football. You know, it was good. Where's Sunderland's bottle? They haven't got any, mate. Blackpool winners. Oh, Lord. You do know how to cheer me up, don't you? That'll just be my luck. But no, Blackpool deserve it. I can't say they don't. You know, they've been unbelievable all season. And, you know, fair play. Then in League Two. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know who you think is going to win the playoffs now. All the playoffs, let me know. You know, I'll tell you my predictions. I think Brentford, Blackpool and Newport will win the playoffs. Twitter's been a pain. Me too, but again, they've not been good enough all season, in my opinion, from the start of the season. And it's time to have a rebuild, isn't it? You know, it's... Right, come on, Twitter, let me in this time. Bloody hell. Brentford, Morecambe, Blackpool. Oof, Morecambe coming up. Imagine the scenes. I can't get in for some reason. Happy now, Ben. Oh, I'm sorry for you, mate. At least you get my content next season, if that's anything to cheer you up. Like I say, I can't send it to you, Jake, for some reason. It won't let me. But we will be getting Jake. I reckon Lee Johnson will have a clear out. Yes, exactly. Rebuild and make a force next season, but still won't have as much money to spend as Wigan. Aye. Wigan are loaded in it now, aren't they, Katie? Swansea, Lincoln, Newport. Wow. Brentford seem to bottle it on the big occasion. That's the only problem with them. But again, brilliant performance by Lincoln today. You know, when you look at it, you know, the first half, they were, you know, kind of bottling it 2-0 down. I'll FaceTime you later. See you in a bit, Jake. Yeah, so you're 2-0 down. They bring McGrandles on. They bring Walsh on. Changes the game. They get the goal. Hopper, good finish, not marked. You know, poor by Sunderland, but again, good on their perspective. You know, Sunderland see it. Fratton Park, someone's put. Love it. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would help me out so much. I'm trying to get to 6,600. Any help would be appreciated. And I'd love you a lot if you could subscribe. Let's get over 6. I've been stuck on 6.3 for ages. Let's get to 6.31. Because my cousin liked them. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Love to see it. We'll carry on for another 5 or 10 minutes. So if you've got any footballing questions, let me know in the chat down below. And it's nearly time for the Barnsley game. I'll tell you something. Benjamin Bloom, what a man. 12:30 he's doing Brentford, 3:30 he's doing Sunderland, and now he's doing Barnsley. Love to see it. Ipswich are getting a new squad. We'll be back to the Championship soon. Yeah. Have a good one. Yeah. Have a good one, Jake. You deserve it, mate. I'll give you a call. Give us a call later. Yeah, what an unbelievable player. What unbelievable stuff players can do. You know, Jake's absolutely buzzing. While there's some Sunderland fans in here that'll probably be gutted. You know, it's the playoffs. Normally when we play in the playoffs, you know, I'm gutted because we're awful in playoffs. We're so bad in playoffs. It's unreal. Like, yeah. Sorry, Ben, I'm upset. Don't worry, mate. I'm sorry for you, pal. You don't deserve it. It's the fans that have been let down, unfortunately, mate. You know, it's just unfortunate. What's your favourite team? I'm a Fleetwood fan. So if you've never seen my face on your screen, you know what to do. We do League One. We've got League One content. We've got the top 10 signings of this year. We've got the playoff stream next week. We've got loads of content. Lee Johnson gets sacked, I think. No. Why would he? He's working with an underpar squad. That squad, let's have a look at it, right, and go through it. In my opinion, Burge, decent League One goalkeeper. Gooch, all right. Wright, no, good place for League One. McFadden, okay. Scout, decent player. Ledbetter, experience for getting on. Maguire, he's all right. McGeady, very good player. Stewart, decent player. White, decent player. None of them, barring them, are world class that you think, oh, Championship standard, barring maybe Maguire, Scowen, and possibly Wright. You know, White wouldn't suit the Championship style, in my opinion. But you know, it's just, you know, I think he needs to clear out, get rid of the big name players, bring in who he wants to bring in, and hopefully do it. I don't know much about Fleetwood. Fleetwood any good? No. Power out of contract. Yeah. Power, Scowen and Maguire all out of contract this year. Sunday we will see you next year. So next year, League One content's about to get good. We've got Sunderland, we've got Wednesday, we've got Charlton, we've got Bolton, we've got one of Blackpool or Lincoln, we've got Rotherham, we've got Ipswich. Oh, class stuff. I know Benjamin will be loving that game, but deep down, woeing Sunderland not coming up to the Championship. League One, exactly. It's going to be very interesting, and I'll be covering it all here. A different relaunch of the channel. We'll still be doing Fleetwood vlogs / streams, but it'd be more a League One based. I was wondering, I want to ask you, should I change my name of my channel? Let me know. Should I keep it as Cod's Vlogs or change it to my actual name? Let me know in the chat down below. Or because Cod's Vlogs has got a ring to it. How does Sunderland's wing-back place? Does they need replacement by any chance? You know something, right? I didn't tweak onto that until they need replaced a bit. 09 obviously was at centre half. The wing-backs today was actually McFadden and Gooch. So they didn't have any wing-backs today properly because they consist of an attacking midfielder and a midfielder. So they could do with a right back. Keep it as Cod Vlogs. Yeah, I'm a bit unsure, you know. So it's really good. We're all right. Cod Vlogs, yeah. A lot of people are saying leave it. Right, I wasn't sure. Just with the launch, I'm still going to be doing Fleetwood vlogs, Fleetwood content, but obviously with a lot of League One content, talking about, you know, the best deals, the best signings, you know, going through a lot of League One content this year. So I'm looking forward to it, you know, more than ever. Last 5 minutes. If you've got any last questions before I go, let me know now. thanks for the support so far on these streams, guys. By the way, it's much appreciated. The next one will be next week. I'm not sure if I'm doing England yet, by the way, so we'll come to that news at the time. But like I say, League One playoff final next week. 41 of you in now. Wow, good to see. That's not normally what we take away to Lincoln or Sunderland. Like I say, nearly over 1,100 of you have tuned in today. Unreal support. Yeah, 2-1 to Sunderland. It's a Lincoln versus Blackpool final. Who's going to win? I'm not predicting that yet, but it's going to be interesting. Because Wednesday need a relaunch, don't they? I'm actually going to go through at the end of the season. Well, I might do it soon. All League One players, contracted players left. So then I can have a look at squads. So, because normally I'm going to make a spreadsheet at the start of this season of all League One squads and manager. And, you know, how many goals they've got, how many assists they've got, how many appearances have they got. So, yeah. I sub-bet, mate. I may not be on. I may not be on here too often, but I may be in the future. Thank you, mate. Be like the source monster. Is that? Yeah. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. You forgot one of the big clubs in your list, Ben. Wigan. You know they are. You know they'll be back next year. Obviously, when I say Wigan, I mean the Wigan Rugby Club, and then we've got Wigan's under 75s. Wigan's over 6s, all those teams, 5-a-side team. It's very good, isn't it, Tony? Yeah. I love it, Man City fan. Love to see it. And, next week is the playoff final. I can't wait. Actually, I'm more nervous because I'm dreading the messages that I will get. I got mugged off by Blackpool's official mascot yesterday, so that was good. What a stream it's been. I've enjoyed it, been different. Sorry about the couple of lags, but barring that, I think it's been okay. And it's been a class stream with you all, and enjoyed it. But like I say, Lincoln deserves to go through. And it's all on Wembley next week. I'm very sorry. Greetings from Italy. Welcome to the channel, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Keep baiting me, man. Yeah, too easy, mate. Too easy. I want Dariqua. Come on, give us Dariqua. Whatever, I can't pronounce his name. Honestly, we signed someone called Janai Nessian, and I couldn't pronounce his name for about 4 weeks. And Pilly tried to say his name and he couldn't say it either. Proper football, proper stream. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. That's me aim to bring good content now, good League One content. Like I say, it's something of this is the relaunch I wanted to do for a long time, and I feel this year is the right time to do it. Vlogs will still have. Vlogs aren't going to be the same as they were, though. By the way, they are going to be more interview based, they're going to be more interview based, still on the game as well. So I'll show you bits of the game if I can, bits of the atmosphere, but again, more reporting from me, if you get what I mean. So commentating on the game. So it's going to be an interesting one, and I'll try my best to see what I can do. But like I say, League One streams, when there's a League One game on in the midweek and Fleetwood aren't playing, I'll possibly look out to branch and do it. I'll do all the playoffs next year. And we've got the final next week. So, top 10s come in and League One updates, like Benjamin Blooms, but for the League One. So, like Benjamin called me, a nerd. I do Swansea versus Barnes that I won't be doing, mate. This is it for today, but there'll be a new video on the channel either tomorrow or Monday. Do you need a left back still? Yeah, we do. No, actually, we're all right for left back. We've got Danny Andrews, who's all right, to be fair. Best fullback to the Eagles. Is that like when Wigan are the only team in the league? I like Salford, to be honest, or Northampton, but I don't think they're going to come up for a while. There is the end of today's stream. I hope you have enjoyed a 2 hour and 30 minute Blockbuster, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. It's been a good one. We have 3 goals, a playoff extraordinaire, and Lincoln are in the final after going 2-0 down. It looked like Sunderland were going to go through, but Lincoln get the job done. It's 2-1 on the day and 3-2 on aggregate to Lincoln. Congratulations to Lincoln. Unlucky to Sunderland. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm very good, Jake. Very good, guys. Thank you for everyone who's watched today. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Tony. Thanks to Katie. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Thanks to Leeds. Thanks to Source Monster, Nuts, Alex, etc. Everyone who's watched. My mother, thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later. We're back for another video in a couple of days. And we've got a League One final next week. It's Lincoln against Blackpool. Who's going to win that? It's going to be interesting. See you next week. Up the Cogs. Please remember to like and subscribe.